I think we're going. YouTube is receiving my content, so that is perfect. Hey everyone, welcome to another shiny hunting stream. We're going for Wooloo again in this shiny hunt. So thank y'all for coming. If you're here, definitely say hi. Definitely engage, like the stream. I hope you are gonna have a good time here with us today. Hi, Manny. Hi, Anna. Hi, Aurora. Thank you. Yeah, the Trisha shadow from the Jeffree Star Conspiracy palette is way more pigmented than I had planned, so I kind of look like a tropical bird today. But I'm here. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. How's the music? Is it like a little bit too loud, or should I turn it down? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know if I sound okay too. Okay. You can't hear the music. We love a tropical bird moment. You can't hear the music at all? Oh. I don't know what's wrong then. Is this better? Can you hear it now? I don't know what I'm doing. Nothing wrong with tropical birds. That's true. That's very true. Well, how are y'all doing today? You guys just hanging out? What day? What day even is it? It's Monday. I was gonna say it's Friday. It's too loud now? I'm gonna put it there. Let's see. I didn't even see what you said at first, Aurora. Is it better now, or should I turn it down more? I'll leave it at there. Tell me what you think. I guess I should like write these different things down. Oh, I didn't even heal after the last one. Perf. Yes, good. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Well, I don't think we'll get lucky today with this shiny because we really haven't been going for that long. Again, I'm still not counting. You can hear me though, right? As long as you can hear me talking, I guess it's okay. I don't really... Alrighty. So how y'all doing today? I cut off my screen a little bit here. There we go. That's better. A lot of on-camera editing. A lot of on-camera editing today. But we're here. Just back at it, I guess. I don't know. Today I am definitely, like, I don't know if it's the weather or what it is in Michigan. It's been so dreary. We actually had snow. Better now that I'm streaming. Oh, thanks, Manny. That's very sweet. We had snow like 3 days ago, which was May 8th, by the way, and it was absolutely absurd. But I, you know, I at least I have nowhere to go. I don't have to be out in it, I guess. I guess that's a benefit of quarantine life. I am kind of working from home right now, so that's something that I'm thankful for sure, for sure. Let's see. I should really have been keeping track, but I'll start it on the next hunt, I think, because it's not really going to make a difference to me now. Those poor Wooloos. Where did you come from? Who are you? I didn't even see him there. Did I actually run into him, or did he just pop up? Whatever. He's not what we're going for. He's not worth our time. I'm abandoning him. Those poor Wooloos. They're okay. They're going to be fine. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. I like how the cry is like just an actual sheep too. Like they went for the low reaching fruit. They did it, and it's fine, and I respect it for sure, for sure. I think Wooloo is one of the coolest beginning like route normal types for sure. Wooloos are mean. Why are they mean? I think Wooloo is one of the coolest like beginning route normal types, like out of like Sentret, Zigzagoon, Rattata, like way cooler. I like them a lot more. Oh, I don't think that's the Wooloo. Oh yeah, it was. Cool. They roll over other Pokemon. But they're soft though. Like it's not like it's you know, a Snorlax rolling over you or something like that. Just a little bit thicker. It said that he was inquiring about my fashion. I don't know if he's judging me or what. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. Inteleon. That's very rude. Let's see. So yeah, it's kind of cold here. Like I think it's in like the 40s, low 50s, and it's not like the most pleasant. It's not the most pleasant at all. Does anyone use Wooloos later on in the game? I don't know enough about like the competitive standpoint of using him. I mean, I know I dropped mine out. The one I picked up, I didn't use it to the end of the game at all. There are better normal types in the game for sure. But I'm sure somebody did. Somebody out there. The Wooloo purists, I guess. You could do a whole team of just like the Route 1 Pokemon. I think that it's interesting though that they never really went outside of that bubble. Like, are there any that are dual typed? Like, because there's a lot that could be dual typed, I feel like, if they wanted to try that route. That's the interesting thing about the Pokemon like Game Freak community is that they don't really go outside of the box. In like a majority type of situation. Like, they do different things and each game is different, but the game is essentially the same. I think that's why a lot of people didn't like Sun and Moon, because they were so used to it with them changing gyms and making the trials and making everything kind of different. I know that was why I didn't really enjoy it. It was just different. I don't know. I think Sun and Moon are my least favorite games. Ultra Sun and Moon, if they had been the first ones released, they would have been better, because like they had everything Sun and Moon didn't, but they made Sun and Moon just look even worse. Challenge: beat games with only Wooloos. That's something people do. That is something I could do at some point. That would be fun, actually. People do that with like Gold and Silver Heart Gold and Soul Silver. They'll try and beat it with only a Rattata, and there's actually a like a whole strategy where you teach it Endeavor, and then you use Endeavor, and then you do Quick Attack, and it knocks it out. Anything knocks any Pokemon out. Use Endeavor. You have to use a Focus Sash. So Focus Sash holds it at 1 HP. Endeavor, get it down to 1 HP, and then Quick Attack, outspeeding. Which is fun. Like, I would never be able to come up, I don't think, with that creative of a strategy. Like, that is super out of the box thinking. And I definitely really respect it. Coming from people. That's what I think a lot of the times, like, the very creative people that come out with these, like, very unique ideas, and they just happen to also be ideas that people want to invest their time in. That's we're seeing like a lot of knockoffs of people nowadays, I feel like. And you have to suss it out yourself. Like, you have to just see what you're going to grow into and evolve into. And you have to see what you're going to be. And the only way to do that is just by trying and failing or succeeding, you know? That just got super deep though, didn't it? Well, I am so glad you all are here, spending your evening with me this Monday evening. Like, I had to check my phone earlier, I'm not lying, to try and figure out the day and the time. Or not the time, but the day. Just because every day has just run into the other. Basically, you are a Pokemon. I don't understand. In Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, you are. You have to take a personality quiz and everything. That first day was very youper. I tend to have that, like, Upper Peninsula of Michigan Midwestern accent. I just want to run into this. What if it was a shiny? I'd be gutted. Okay, it's not. I don't know. I can't get behind this guy. I don't know. Like, I know a lot of people were pretty into him when the game first came out, Nickit, but I don't know. Something about him just unnerves me. I can't decide why. I can't tell you why. I was talking about evolving. I know there's a delay, yeah. I was talking about evolving. Yeah, I am a Pokemon, basically. I shouldn't open my window. I opened my window because I was like warm. But I shouldn't open my window because then I hear people out there and then I'm inherently like super nosy. So like I want to know who's out there and what they're doing. And why they're so close to my window. Or talking so loud. But who am I to talk about talking loud? I talk very loud all the time. All the time. It does not help that they're just still getting louder. I do really like the score of this game though. The gym leader theme, it bops. It really does. I think it might have been one of my favorites. I do like, of course, the Hoenn games too. That soundtrack, just like trumpets forever, is kind of fun as well. But what if you have listened to? I know Anna and Aurora probably can't answer this question. So if anybody else is answering, what's your favorite songs or like your favorite theme from a Pokemon game? I definitely like the Maxie and Archie theme from Ruby and Sapphire, and then of course Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. That one even when I was a kid, like I bopped to that one. I also do really like Ghetsis' theme from Pokemon Black and White, like the creepy Ghetsis that I'm not gonna sing it and make a fool of myself, but if like Google it, it's creepy if you haven't heard it. I like that too. And then this gym leader battle for sure. I don't like this bug. I like the Gigantamax form of this bug, how it's kind of like a UFO. I think that's super cool. But I was disappointed in the last evolution. Orbeetle just didn't do it for me. And I usually like the bugs. Like I think there's a certain charm to like Caterpie, Butterfree, Beedrill, those guys, Beautifly, Wurmple. I don't know what my favorite bug-type Pokemon would be, actually. That's something that I've kind of honestly never think about. Maybe just Caterpie, just for the nostalgia. I think that having, like remembering going back to childhood and remembering Caterpie in the anime, it was really hard not to fall in love with him. Just because he was so cute, and Misty was so mean to him. So mean. Y'all remember that? She was not very kind. Caterpie is cute. He do be looking cute. He do. Oh. I could not stand Misty after that. She was so mean to him. Like you have to know that these things are like Pokemon to me would be different than like real bugs, right? Like you know these things are out there and they exist and like it's a like that's I wouldn't be scared of a ghost Pokemon just because it's a ghost type. That never made sense to me. Like they were scared of like Haunter, Gengar, and Ghastly. Like I don't get it. Like you know Pokemon exists. It's probably a Pokemon. Is Misty on Minnie Mouse level? Oh, you about to really expose me on stream. I do. I don't like Minnie Mouse. I don't appreciate her brand. I just don't. I don't. There are too many Minnie Mouse themed things. Mickey deserves better. Hashtag 2020. Mickey deserves better 2020. Now that Disney World's gonna reopen, let's get him a new boo. Like, let's keep it fresh, you know? They're not technically married, so I don't see it as like breaking up a marriage or anything like that. I'm not trying to get that drama filled. But preach, Aurora. Mickey does deserve so much better. Like she just kind of whines and like wants stuff, you know? She's totally riding on his coattails. And I know because I ride on everyone's coattails. And I can attest to that. I ride on her coattails every day. Aurora, you're feeling it today, man. I'm vibing. She's gotten too many brand deals. Just by doing nothing besides paying Mickey dust. That's all I'm saying. That is all I am saying. I watched Princess and the Frog again the other day, in case you guys didn't know, which I don't think you may. Princess and the Frog is probably my favorite Disney movie. Like animated Disney princess movie, anyway. I watched it again the other day. And I don't know, it's like the only Disney movie where I like legitimately dislike the villain. Because of his actions. I think that if you haven't seen it, because I slept on it for a while, I was like, why are they making more animated Disney movies? That's something that's not necessary. And then I watched it and I was like, okay, it was necessary. Touche. And you didn't I've never talked about how I don't like Minnie Mouse to you. I can't believe that. In all the years we've been friends, and how much I talk about things that I don't like. You didn't realize that. I never got into like the original Mickey Mouse crew though. Like I never subscribed, you know? But I think I might have personal reasons for that. But it was just never something that got to me. When I was little, I really liked Snow White, though. I've always really liked Snow White, too. I think that is a cool Disney film. What's your favorite Disney films? Animated or otherwise? I know Aurora likes the Goofy movie, which I actually still haven't seen. And I have Disney Plus, and I'm in quarantine, so there is sincerely no excuse now. We did, Aurora. I think we were just in Kohl's or something, and we saw, like, a Minnie Mouse makeup bag on clearance, and we were like, who would buy that? And we realized we both hated Minnie Mouse. Watch it. I have a lot of things that I have to watch for you. Pocahontas. Goofy movie. What was the other one? Oliver and Company? Was that one? Or Aristocrats? Aristocats? Not aristocrat. That's the actual word. Nice. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, Rupity. Get out of my way. Oliver and Company. Oliver and Company is huge. I disagree. I think if you went out on the street and you polled people and were like, have you ever seen Oliver and Company? I feel like they would probably be like, no. Sorry, I haven't. I didn't make my bed today. Luckily, like, the light is kind of just washing it out entirely. I really need to get, like, a nicer back setup and definitely better lighting. That is on my to-do list. I'm just, like, entirely too lazy. I never feel like it's a necessity to do until I'm, like, right here going to do it right now. Otherwise, I'm like, oh, no, it's not a big deal. And it is. Like, let's be honest. Like, I'm pale. I am this pale in real life. Like, it's not masking anything. It's not hiding anything. It's not making me look worse. But I think it would just look more professional. It would look better. You rewatched Oliver and Company. What's like the storyline of Oliver and Company? Like, maybe give me like a very loose storyline, and maybe I'll check that out. The animation style is stranger than you remember. That's interesting. It centers around New York City. I do love New York City, so that could be a win. That could certainly be a win for me. Certainly. I heard one. Good. Get back here. Whoa. Got him. Got him, got him. I do love Wooloo. He's pretty cute. He's a good boy. He really is. He's a good lad. He is a good boy. Who else is watching? Say hi. I know it's only 4 people, which is fine. That's 4 more than 0, which makes it okay to me. But if you're watching, definitely say hello. Or chime in whenever I say anything that's interesting. Maybe that's never. Maybe that's why nobody ever chimes in, because I never say anything interesting. Sick. Let's see. I do like their little pigtails though too. I just think, I don't know, it's just like an all around like really cute design. I respect it. I respect Wooloo. Like a lot. Yeah, I rewatched The Princess and the Frog and I watched Finding Nemo and Finding Dory back to back. So it was a very exciting weekend in my house. You want a flock of Wooloo? Would you be like little Bo Peep with your sheep? I could see it though. I could see you just like living in the rolling plains of Galar, raising your flock of Wooloo. Roo, Becky. I trust Becky. You trust Becky. Becky is eating a cup. If you haven't seen Finding Dory, that's probably the best scene from Finding Dory. Finding Dory was better than Finding Nemo, I'll say it. I'll be controversial on stream. I don't care. Finding Dory was better. Did I say that backwards? Finding Dory was better than Finding Nemo is clearly what I meant. That's just straight facts. I'm just spitting straight facts. And Monsters University was better than Monsters Inc. I don't make the rules. Like there's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. Pixar movies are good too. What is my favorite Pixar movie? That's also really hard. For some reason, the only ones I can think of right now are Finding Nemo and like Up. And it's not either of those. I can guarantee that. I can guarantee that. Maybe like, oh, Moana's not like Pixar, is it? No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Something that I do wish, though, that they had done in this game is that they would have like that they would have done the shinies in the overworld like they did in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, because that was like super hype, like when you saw it and you were just kind of walking around, and I guess it was easier to do too because you didn't like have to do anything. Toy Story Cars. Coco. I can't do Coco anymore, Anna. I can't. I have not watched that movie in a couple years now. I can't. Cars. Cars is an interesting one. I really like Cars, actually. I like Cars for what it is. Toy Story's a classic, I think. I liked Toy Story 2 growing up because I liked the girl cowgirl. Joan Cusack voiced her. I liked that. We talked about this. It's okay. I don't care. I'm just happy that you're commenting and talking. Doesn't matter what you say. It's engagement. Would you say Coco's your favorite though, Anna? Your favorite Pixar movie? I don't think Moana's Pixar. I think Moana's just like Disney animation. Like Tangled and all of that. All of that noise. Man, when this game first came out, it was like, I remember just being so immersed in it. Like, it is such a good game. It really, really is. I was really impressed. The ones you... Oh, Ratatouille! I think that's not how you spell it. Yeah. Ratatouille is good. I think some of the charm of Ratatouille is lost on me because I didn't watch it as a child. Like, it was not one that I saw like in theaters or anything. But I really like watching it, especially as an adult. Like, I don't know. I really like, one of my favorite things about Pixar movies is how they make everything endearing. So it's like they'll make the rat super endearing, even though it's just a rat, you know, and each rat has a different personality. Inside Out is Pixar too. I actually really like Inside Out. I think it was a really cool like story and lesson for people. I don't know, like how your memories can be happy and sad, and like that's okay, and as you grow, like things change, and like that's okay. The Incredibles, it was okay. Like I rewatch it, but it wasn't like it's not in my top 5. Not in my top 5. I think I liked the second one better of that too, now that I think about it. Because it was like centered on Mrs. Incredible. She bad. She bad. You know what I'm saying. You don't disagree. Come on. You haven't seen Ratatouille in a while? You should watch it, Anna. I would be interested to hear what you had to say about it. I think it's an interesting movie because, like, I don't know. It was just a cute idea. Edna Mode. Oh, I forgot about Edna. Edna's definitely in my top 10 favorite Pixar characters, but there is not enough of her in The Incredibles. Maybe that's why I'm not super crazy about it. Remember that one time I cut my hair and I looked like Edna Mode? Good times. Good times. The same glasses and everything. It was sweet, dude. It was sweet. That was an experience. I felt like I looked good too. Like I posted pictures on Instagram. I thought I looked good. I did not. That was not the tea. It was not what was going down. Let's see. No more sheep. Maybe I should go heal everybody up and then come back. Maybe that's what I should do. Hi, Manny! Welcome back, dude. Thanks for coming back. You missed our conversation about Disney and Pixar movies. Do you have a favorite Disney Pixar movie? And whoever else is here too, say hello. Oh, there's another sheep. He creeped up on me. Did you see that? He was coming for me. I was distracted. He walked so slowly up to me. Oh my god. Okay. Let's see. We'll take you out. And then I am going to go heal, though. Because I could use other Pokemon, I guess. But I'm not going to do that. Okay, bye, Anna. See you soon. Tarzan. That's an interesting, yeah. Tarzan, Toy Story 2. I do like Toy Story 2. We'll get to that in a second. But Tarzan, I forgot how many feelings you feel when you watch Tarzan. Like, that is an emotional movie. And I only remembered when I was at the gym and I was on the treadmill and whoever was watching Disney Junior before me left it on. And I was like watching it. And I was like, and I went through a whole emotional roller coaster at the gym just by myself. But it's a good movie. The music in Tarzan is like very good. Phil Collins did not have to go as hard as he did for us. But he did. He did do that. Toy Story 2, I think, is my favorite Toy Story movie. Did any of y'all see Toy Story 4? I did. And I rewatched it. I liked Forky. But that's... the rest of it, I don't know. It just felt like forced to me. It didn't feel like it... Oops, I just ran into that man. I'm sorry. Sorry, sir. I don't know. It just didn't feel as organic as the other movies. Phil Collins did do good work. Yep. I think it was better than 3, too. Or as well. I mean, I remember seeing Toy Story 3, like, right as I was going to go off to college. And me and my best friend at the time, were in the movie theater together. And, like, we were both trying to make it seem like we weren't crying. We saw it in 3D, so, like, our eyes were, like, covered with the glasses, obviously. And we were trying to, like, hold it in, but we could not hold it in because it just rang, like, it hit like way too close to home. Like, we saw it like 2 months before we were going to be going to college, and then I dropped out of college and then eventually went back. So I guess I shouldn't have been so sad because I came back home anyway. Spoiler alert. Let's see. You know, I'm actually just gonna... Oh, come back. There you go. There you are. I don't know what I just did, y'all. I messed something up. Now I can't see the screen anymore. I'm very professional, like, in case you couldn't tell. I'm, like, really good at this. And it looks like it froze on stream, too. There! I fixed it! Sorry. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for hanging in with me, y'all. I really appreciate that. Have I watched 90 Day Fiancé? Yes, I have watched 90 Day Fiancé. I don't ever watch it with an actual, like... I never watched the episode all the way through because there's couples that are just so boring. Like, I don't care about them at all. But I'll rewatch YouTube clips of it after the show is over, before they get taken down by TLC, because TLC is a crazy copyright infringement. Like, did I see Rose and Ed? Yeah, that was one of the couples I watched this season. That was a roller coaster ride, man. That was an intense scenario. I actually just rewatched a lot of those clips because I sent them to Aurora, and I remember how much I liked Ed in the beginning, and like how much he changed actually floored me. Like once he actually got to the Philippines and met Rose. I think it's a good guilty pleasure binge. It's interesting. I think some of it is scripted, just like all reality TV is. But it's a good way to just pass the time, or I'll put it on before I go to sleep just to like lull me into sleep. But I mean, if you like a good guilty pleasure reality show, it's probably one of the best. At least in this day and age, for sure. Aurora, you know what I'm talking about. That was super duper. The about. I should go to like a dialect coach and get that Midwestern Canadian accent just out of my repertoire entirely. Entirely. It's getting worse as I get older. It's getting worse. That's not... I could have sworn. Okay. That's not who I ran into. Another one that I would watch a lot of this season was... Oh, what was their names? I don't remember what their names were. Oh, well, of course, there's a guy who, like, only talked to this woman on a dating site that you had to pay, and for, like, 7 years, and he tried to meet her, like, 4 times, and she never showed up. That one was really interesting. There's a lady who thought she was talking to, like, a British bodybuilder man, and he talked to her on the phone, and the producers were like, that is a Nigerian accent. He is not British. And she was like, no, that's British. And I was like, lady, have you turned on a television? Like, just Google British accent. That was interesting. I liked Soulja Boy and Baby Girl Lisa. They're a good time. They're a very good time. Great value, Michael and Angela, if you've actually watched 90 Day Fiancé. Or do you remember when we were in New York and we were just sitting there waiting for Taco Bell, binging 90 Day Fiancé for no reason because it was like raining or something? Soulja Boy's the best con artist. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. In some ways, I kind of feel like sometimes people deserve the green card. You know, like they're trying real hard. His music is not my style, but you know, I don't know. I think there are some people that I actually do feel bad for. Like there are some people that I'm like, okay, you're working for this. Go ahead. Like if the person can't see it, if they can't see what you're doing to them, then I don't know what I don't know what to tell y'all. Like I don't know what to tell you. I don't understand how he could have a name that's so close to sounding like the actual rapper Soldier Boy anyway. Like, I don't know how does he not know, or does he know? And is it like Tiger King, where he made his name like so close to Carol Baskin's cat rescue that he thought he was being clever? Like, I don't know what it is. Soldier Boy game system was a Sam. Oh, do you mean actual Soldier Boy? There's a guy who goes by the name of Soldier Boy in 90 Day Fiancé right now, but it's Soja. I don't know anything about any Soulja Boy drama. I've not heard of him since I was like in middle school. Hi, Louise. Welcome to the stream. Happy to have ya. Anna, you're back. That's good. That's what we like to see. Thanks so much, Louise. Shout out to you for subscribing. I super appreciate it. I'm kind of just getting started here on the YouTube, but I am I'm always open to suggestions and things to play. I definitely like Pokemon. Anything Nintendo I can easily do. So let me know if you have any suggestions or any ideas, other than my lighting is bad, because I know that. It's just a matter of ordering things. I'm doing well, Louise. How are you today? I am doing good. I was saying earlier that it's a little bit dreary out today where I live, but we're struggling through. Muddling through. I just like noticed halfway through this that I hated how my hair looked, so sorry about that. We've talked about Pixar movies, we've talked about 90 Day Fiancé, we talked about a lot of different stuff. So if you have anything to chime in on, please feel free. Love to hear any of your opinions on those things. Even if it's bad, I understand. If you hate 90 Day Fiancé, it's okay. I hate it. I hate myself for liking it too. So, doing good, a little bored. Oh, sorry to hear that. Well, I hope you're not bored much longer. Do you play Pokemon a lot? Do you shiny hunt? How did 90 Day Fiancé come up? Manny brought it up. Manny asked if I watched 90 Day Fiancé. I told you, Anna, like, just watch some of the clips. You don't have to invest in an entire episode. They've broken it down into like 3-minute clips on YouTube. There's this YouTuber, I think his channel name is Master of Blackjack, and he posts the best clips with like the best titles. And then you can watch it like 5 minutes, and then if it's too much, just let it go. Because sometimes it is too much, trust me. Sometimes you're like, this is insane. How are people like this? You play Pokemon, but you don't shiny hunt. Okay. I haven't before this. This is my first ever time trying to shiny. Well, the last stream I did, but like this adventure, trying to find this Wooloo is my first ever traditional hunt. Which is obviously why I'm being a silly person and not keeping track of my encounters. But we're in there. Like, we're here. We're going to go till we get it, you know? You enjoy watching streams. Who are some of your favorite content creators on the platform? Any platform. This, Twitch. Who do you like to watch? See, Aurora agrees with me. Like, it's just good entertainment for when you just don't really want to be too serious. You don't want to do too much thinking. Definitely, if you just joined, drop a like on the stream. If you have any questions, or if you have any topics you'd want to talk about, feel free, say hello in chat. I'd love to see who's watching, and shout you out personally if you are, because I really appreciate anybody who's here right now. That's super, super nice. Going full odds. I do not have the shiny charm. Nope. I know. Not very professional, but I'm trying my best. I kind of just really want, to try, you know? This is just something that I think would be fun. It's fun to do on stream because it's kind of mindless while you are just talking with everybody who's here. But I've tried to get the I worked on the Pokedex, but I never completed it, unfortunately. Even though in this game it's probably the easiest to complete. I thought I heard a sheep. I guess I didn't hear a sheep. Let's see. I remember in like my first stream like 10 days ago, and I was so nervous because I came to this route and there were no Pokemon, or there were no sheep. And I was like, did I do something wrong? Did I mess up? But I didn't. I think it was Manny who told me go back to Route 1, there's a lot more, and he was right. He was definitely very right. So yeah, 90 Day Fiancé has been a good distraction. Animal Crossing's been a good distraction during this weird time that we live in. I cannot believe that it's almost like we're almost like halfway through May. Like, time is going slow and fast at the same time, and it is so weird. Like, it is so bizarre to me. Things feel like years ago in some ways, or they feel like they're 4 minutes ago, you know? It's like, it's super weird. Super, super weird. Okay. Knock out this little Wooloo. I can check in the Pokedex how many I've killed, right? Or how many I've fainted, or at least how many I've encountered, I think. I don't know. Lewis, maybe you know. Poor Wooloos. Manny, Anna said the same thing earlier. It is a little bit sad. It is a little bit sad. Let's see. Let me see if I can actually... That's not the right thing. I knew what I was doing. Let's see. Where... Oh, I have it alphabetical. Nice. Good job, me. Okay. Oops. Woobat. Did I, like, pass it again? There it is. I think it'll... Won't it tell you? No. I guess it won't. When you catch it, does it tell you? Am I making that up completely? All fire starters are based on animals in the Chinese zodiac. All the plant starters are based on prehistoric animals. And all the water starters are based on guns. That's super interesting. I knew the Chinese zodiac one. I think that's... I did know that. That's really cool. I did not know that about the plant starters and the water starters. This one definitely. I mean, the last evolution of this one definitely. Definitely. Number battled 110. Oh, so we're like one... Did it say that and I missed it? So we're like 1/5 of the way to having better odds in knocking them out, huh? Okay. That's okay. Let's see. So the plant starters, best starters. I am a water starter person. Let's see. So Bulbasaur, obviously that one, yeah. Even the flowers on Venusaur do look prehistoric. Chikorita, yeah. Okay, Meganium is certainly sorry, I thought that was shiny for a second, but it's not. It's not even close at all. I don't know what I was looking at. Let's see. Yeah, I guess that does check out. I never thought about that before. The water starters are kind of consecutively my favorite throughout the whole stream. Grass type is superior? I don't know about that. I think the only time I pick the grass starter is Gen 4. I really like Turtwig, and Torterra I think is a really cool design. Grottle's kind of derpy, but yeah, Torterra is super cool. I'm trying to think. Gen 5 I didn't play a lot of. Luis, your favorite starter is Totodile? That's cool. I like Totodile. I think my fave starter ever is Mudkip. Not because of the memes, but just because I think he's really, really cute. And Gen 3 was my favorite gen growing up, so there's like a lot of nostalgic value there. Totodile is, I would say, definitely top 5 though for me. For sure, top 5. Do any of you like... Me, I like in Gen 1, like base level, I like Charmander the best. But I do like final level, I do like Blastoise the best, I think. Does anybody have any like conflicting things like that? Or is your favorite starter like first base evolution the same Yeah, Luis, it is. I agree with you. I don't know, something about it. It was just really I liked the graphics the best. I liked the overall design, like just everything about it, the storyline, the legendaries are all super cool. Um I liked that. I liked there's so many interesting um towns and cities in Hoenn, like the city that was all tree houses, Four Tree City. That's like, see, it is just so cool. I thought that was so cool. The Weather Institute, every starter except Greninja. You prefer Chessfin? Nice. Yeah, I liked Fennekin in that in Gen 6, but they really nerfed is it Delphox? I always mix up Delphox in the middle one, if it is Delphox. But they could have made that like the coolest, like fiery witch fox ever, and they dropped the ball. Platinum is really good too, Manny. I like Platinum. I like Platinum better than Diamond and Pearl. Like in Gen 3, I could take Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald and replay them and have like a really good time with it. But I remember when I had Gen 4, like once Platinum came out, I never went back to Diamond and Pearl. Just me personally. Giratina is a really cool concept too. Like how they introduced in that gen, like the Pokemon God and the Pokemon Devil, like Giratina and Arceus. I don't know what that was. That was weird. A Venusaur. Ma'am, that's a when we were playing Pokemon Go once, Aurora and I, this dude ran into me, I guess. A Venusaur spawned in the wild. If you play Pokemon Go, you know how rare it is to get third evolutions of starters like in the wild. And I freaked out and I touched it, and I accidentally touched a Spinnerack that was like behind it instead of touching it. And I was like, a Venusaur, it's a Venusaur. And Aurora was like, and I wasn't looking at my screen because I was very confident. And Aurora was like, that's a Spinnerack. You're insane. And I was like, yes, I am. It's Braixen in the middle. Yes. So Delphox is the third one. I always nicknamed my Pokemon, so the ones that I like didn't really watch the anime for, I don't have a very good job, like a good time remembering them, unfortunately. Like the real names. Like I had to think of this one earlier, Inteleon. Sabble's my boy though. Sabble is so cute. I like the rare, like when I went to New York City after Christmas this year, and I went to Nintendo NYC, and I don't buy a ton of stuff from there just because it's kind of expensive, and they usually just have so few like limited designs. But they had a Sabble, they had like the 3 starters from Galar on a hoodie, and it's like a zip up hoodie, and the design is like lower in the back, so as to not be, you know, like obstructed by the hood. And Sabo was smiling, and I thought that was so cute. That's literally why I bought it, because he was smiling. I was like, that's so rare. Usually he looks so obviously sad on all of the merchandise that they have for him. But it's a cool hoodie. I have it somewhere. It's around here. My room's not the cleanest in quarantine, but what can you do? What can you do? Aurora, your favorite starter is Chikorita? Am I right? Anna, yours is Bulbasaur? Am I also right? I don't know. I don't know if I'm right. Chikorita. Yep. That's a very you choice, Aurora. Like, it fits you very well. Fits you very well. If anybody's just joining, popping in, make sure you say hey in the chat. I'd love to say hi to you. Or like the stream, or both. I mean, they're pretty easy to do either way, and it's very much appreciated by me, no matter what you do, just for the fact that you're here with me on this lovely Monday evening, that I have confirmed now that it is a Monday. Anna disappeared. Is she cooking? I can't relate. Bulbasaur Gen 1, Cyndaquil Gen 2. Is that the only gens you've played? Not trying to roast you or anything, just genuinely curious. Where were you trying to order it from? Unless it's a place that's only like around your house and it's not a chain and you can't say it without fear of privacy issues. You didn't like any of the stars, Jen? Yeah, the humanization of Pokemon is definitely a little bit weird to me too. I didn't really care for Scorbunny's line like from the beginning. I just thought it was like very I thought it was like, I don't know, it was just it didn't do anything for me. I like how they you know, made it like a soccer based thing, because like the UK, based on the UK, stuff like that was cool. Grookey is probably my second favorite. Their middle forms are all bad. The one that I like the most is probably Scorbunny's middle one. And then the final form, I know a lot of people were disappointed with Inteleon, but I think he's kind of cute. I don't know, I like him. He seems, I don't know, I like how lanky he is. But Rillaboom's cool. Rillaboom is cool too. Local pizza sub place. Trying to figure out which place it is in my mind. Every time I say hay is for horses. Yeah. Not the job that I have now, but the job I was doing previously. I would walk in and I would say, hey, to my boss, I'd have a question, and he would say, hay is for horses. And I'd be like, are you talking to your child, like your children? Like, I'm not going to be like, so then I started to say hello, and he was like, you're so formal. And I was like, what do you want? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand what you want. Yeah, people thought it was going to be Water Dragon. I also heard Water Ghost because of how in like a couple of the first trailers, I know he like disappeared in the water. So a lot of people thought that. I heard that anyway. I don't know if a lot of people thought it, but I heard some people talking about it like on Twitter. Yeah, I didn't like how they like scrapped the secondary typings. They did, right? I need to double check now. I need to check myself. I think my Inteleon here is just water type. But I just thought that was such a cool aspect. Like, as they grow older, I'm checking. Am I right? Yeah, I am right. Okay, I did dislike that. I didn't play this game for a very long time before I decided to start shiny hunting it. I actually had to Google how to get off of like the Rotom bike. I was like, I'm pressing every button. But yeah, I think that it's a cool idea that as they grow and as they mature and evolve, they have different personality traits. Just like as people, as we grow, we pick up different aspects of our life that changes kind of who we are. I think that's cool. That they added those double typings in there. I think that was Gen 3, right? Everyone besides Trico got a secondary type. That was the first time they did it anyway. Or I guess Bulbasaur is grass and poison. I didn't think about that. Oh. Rookadies everywhere. So is that fox, that Nickit, is the least likely spawn on this route then, obviously. I remember liking it at first, the concept, but like I said, now it really doesn't do anything for me. And it's normal and dark, right? I don't like... It's funny, because I said that Mudkip is my favorite starter, and that's true. But I generally tend to shy away from like 4 times weaknesses. I don't really like Pokemon that are 4 times weak to things. The 2 exceptions being Mudkip's evolutionary line and Camerupt. He looks so dopey, and I think that's so cute. There's so many fake pics. Yeah, I remember seeing some of them. And I was really proud of myself, actually. I muted a lot of words, when Sword and Shield was leaked, like a couple weeks beforehand. And I did not spoil myself to any of the starters. Even though I knew I was picking Sobble, I did not want Sobble's starter spoiled, but I did not want any of them really spoiled. So I didn't look at any of the leaks or anything. But I did look at some of like the different concepts, the fakes, and some of them were really cool. And then I was kind of nervous because when Sobble evolved into the second one, I don't remember its name, like the emo one, I was like, oh god, I think I made a mistake, because I hated it. I thought it was so, it like doesn't fit at all. It did not please me. And then he evolved into Inteleon, and I was actually really pleased. I like Inteleon. The Fire Camel, yeah, Numel evolves into him. I always said Numel, but I think it's Numel. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I thought his design was really cool. How he's kind of like a volcano, like camel donkey hybrid guy. But yeah, I would use those two guys. I guess actually a lot of my Gen 3, when I was little, my team in Gen 3 was always Marshtomp, because I didn't like Swampert's Gen 3 sprite. It like scared me. So it was always Marshtomp with an Everstone. Pelipper, which is another quad weakness. Camerupt was always in there. Always in there. And then I think those three were like my platform. Those were like my mainstays. And then everyone else kind of changed. I think I had Manectric a lot. What Pokemon scares me the most? That's an interesting question. Like if it existed in real life, what one would I be the most scared of? I just off the top of my head, I would have to say probably like Muck, because he smells really bad. And he's so gloopy. I think he would get everywhere. Or the big giant Galvantula, the giant electric tarantula. That's pretty scary to me, especially when you see them in the wild area in this game and they're like actually the same size as you. As a kid, which Pokemon was I scared of? I don't think I was ever scared of a Pokemon when I was little. I remember being scared of Beast in Beauty and the Beast, like really bad though. I would cry. My mom would have to turn it off. And also with Scar in The Lion King. I was scared of Scar as well. Your team right now, because you're playing Emerald, is Marshtomp, Pelipper, Kirlia, Breloom, and Magneton, and probably Salamence. Those are good. I never had the patience to get like a bag on. It's such a low encounter rate in Meteor Falls. I love the rest of your team though. Breloom is cool. I wish I would have used Breloom more in when I would play it. When I would play as a kid. And I don't know if it was just because like Wally had Kirlia and Ralts and Gardevoir that I just felt like I didn't want the same thing as him or something, but I get they're very popular Pokemon and I like them now, but I never used them a lot. Maybe it was the same situation that they're kind of harder to find. I don't know. Magneton, so you can't get Magnezone, right? Magnezone's Gen 4. That's when they added like Ambipom, Mismagius, who I do enjoy. Why Beast and Scar? I don't know why Scar. I think Scar was just purely aesthetic. Beast, I don't think I liked when he like in the beginning he's kind of like shady and he like roared really loud. And I'm not someone who really likes like loud obnoxious noises. Like I don't like like it's not like I'm scared of vacuums like I'm a cat or something, but like I'd rather not be around somebody who's like vacuuming or people who have really loud engines on their cars or like something like that. So I think it was something to do with that, but there's actually a picture of me as a child in Disneyland, and I like taking a picture with the beast, and my cousin at the time, well, he's still my cousin, but my cousin and I were close at the time, and he had to hold me, and I'm like just nestled in him, in his neck, like crying because I did not want to take a picture with the guy in like the beast costume. It's your first time using Braylon. Do you like him? I've seen people use him and like use him well. I know he has good attack and stuff, but again, he's like quad weak to flying. I don't know. Like, see, I think that's why kind of I shied away from using psychic types a lot too, because a lot of Pokemon can learn bite, which is a dark type move, which obviously they made a dark type move because psychic was so overpowered in Gen 1, like Mewtwo and Alakazam and the other unbalanced parts of Gen 1 too. For sure. I never really realized like how unbalanced those games really truly were. Like they needed a little bit of work. But they came back with Gen 2 and they like killed it, man. I remember wanting more than anything to go see Pokemon 2000 in theaters. And none of my cousins would go with me. Do you like how my champ carries you in Sun and Moon? I think it's funny. I think it's kind of meme-ish, and I like it. I like little like tongue-in-cheek memes like that. You don't, Lewis? Am I saying that right? Is it Lewis or Luis? How do you pronounce it? If I'm saying it wrong, let me know. Because people say my name wrong all the time. It's Alana, not Elena, so I am always correcting them. I thought it was kind of funny. Like that they actually did that. Like they actually decided to do that. I do wish though in that game too that they would have given you the option. Luis. Okay. Louis. I'll say Lewis. That was how I was saying it at first, I think, right? I don't remember. I did like how they eliminated HMs in Sun and Moon, but I would have preferred the option to still use them. Like, Surf is a great water type move. And again, I picked the water type starters. Did I pick the water type starter? Yeah, I did. Poplio. Yep. Primarina is cool. I know a lot of people hate on, like, Poplio. He was, like, effectively probably the least favorite starter in Sun and Moon, I would say, arguably. But I like Poplio's line. I like Primarina. The middle one, again, is a little bit awkward, but I think they're all supposed to be. I wish they would have made Ultra Sun and Moon like a continuation of Sun and Moon. Like they did with Black and White too. That was what I was really looking forward to, because they left it so open-ended with like Lily going on a boat and going to Kanto. And can you imagine like if they had returned to Kanto at the end, like people would have flipped. No matter what you say about Gen 1, I understand that some people are tired of it and they do pander to Gen 1 all the time, but they do it because there are so many people who have that nostalgic factor for it, and they think that's so sick, you know? They do. Which is either a good or a bad thing, I guess. I don't know. If anybody else is hanging out too, be sure to say hi. Yeah, I felt like I wasted my money. I should have probably got Ultra Sun instead of Ultra Moon. If I knew then what I know now, I would have probably got Ultra Sun instead of Moon. Because then at least I could have felt more like it was justified that I basically bought the same game again, because at least it's a different version. But I didn't do that because I did like Lunala like a lot. And again, I thought it was going to be like a continuation of that, but it was like they took literally just chunks of that game and recreated it. It was not, I didn't enjoy it as much. Well, I mean, I enjoyed it more, but I would have enjoyed it even more if Sun and Moon didn't exist. I need to like kind of something I can maybe do sometime if you guys would watch is like just a general Let's Play walkthrough or whatever of Pokemon Black and White and Black and White 2, because that's the game that I'm the most hazy on. Like, I don't really know a lot of the story. I didn't really play it that much growing up. But I know it's a lot of people's favorite. Like I said, it's kind of dark. Like, there's heavy. It's a little bit heavy. It is. Let's see. Here's another sheep. You would watch that, Manny? Cool. Thanks for letting me know. I might download some. I bought this streaming device from Elgato, so I want to get my money's worth out of that too, for sure. But I could definitely stream some ROMs. Cornelius is a great Pokemon name, by the way. Thank you. I don't know why I named it that. I don't know where it came from, but he's like a big old bear. He carried me in this game. Like, I think he has this ability, Anna, so you haven't played Pokemon in a while, so let me give you like a rundown. But he has, each Pokemon now, starting in Gen 3, they had like abilities that make them either stronger or possibly like weaker, depending on how strong they inherently are. So he has an ability, it's called Fluffy. I don't know, right there. And so it halves the damage taken from moves, like physical moves that touch him. But it doubles fire type moves. So basically it means he gains a weakness to fire, but every other move that touches him is half damage. So that makes him like super bulky. He also has an up in defense nature like on top of that, so he's even more bulky. And his attack's really good, and I have the muscle bang, sweet. Muscle band, so it makes his physical moves stronger, and he has all physical moves because he's a physical attacker. So he like would wreck shop. I like him. A lot of people think he's creepy, but I think he's a good boy. Is it Meet the... I have never seen Meet the Robinsons, actually, so it is not. Should I watch it? Is it a good movie? Amazing that the move is called Fluffy. Sounds cute, but will mess you up. Exactly. Exactly. I don't know if he... So he and his pre-evolution are actually based on stuffed animals. And I think the pre-evolution... I don't think he does, but the pre-evolution actually has like part of its fur is like a tag. It looks like a tag in the back, like, cause it's like a stuffed animal, like a plushie. I thought that was cool. Thought that was pretty cute. Get out of there. More sheep. I need more sheep. There's one, a sheep. It has a lot of feels, but a good movie. Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was like a touchy-feely movie. That's interesting. I'll have to look into it. That's the one with the T-Rex, right? There's like a T-Rex in it. I remember it from my childhood, but I never watched it. That's a DreamWorks movie, isn't it, too? I don't know. Like Shrek and that production company. Anna, have you never seen Shrek? Did I make that up? Someone I know has never seen Shrek. I watched the heck out of Shrek growing up, dude. Oh my god. I had a VHS tape of Shrek. I wore that baby out. I don't know, Aurora. It might be fake news. T-Rex and singing frogs. Oh, that sounds cute. Oh, stupid bird. It might not be true. I don't want to spread rumors. Someone I am fond of has never seen Shrek. And I don't remember who. Okay, you have seen Shrek. It's someone else. It can't be that many people. Because I don't have that many friends. That's why I thought it was you. I am sorry. I do apologize. I thought it was you. Is it that you don't like Shrek? Do you have something? Do you have a feeling about Shrek? Let's suss this out. Let's figure out. Let's figure out where I was coming from. You like Shrek. Okay. I guess I'm just wrong. I don't know. You don't like the Shrek sequels? It might be that. I don't know. I mean, I really only like the second one. The second one, the fairy godmother, her rendition of Holding Out for a Hero, it shaped my childhood. It really, truly did. The third one is bad, Lewis. It is. You are right about that. It's not. That's the one where they have the babies, right? I don't even remember a lot of it. There was like a fourth one too. I don't even... Yeah, or there's like a fourth one. In one of them, I know Fiona's dad dies. Anna and I went to see it. I remember, because there was a little pudgy guy in... A little pudgy kid, and he's like Shrek is like basically like a celebrity now, and he's trying to make him roar. He's like, do the roar. And Anna and I would say that to each other. The giant gingerbread man. Yeah. The giant gingerbread man. That was so cute. You forget about all the kids' movies we see. You didn't remember seeing Finding Dory with me and Aurora, anyway. If it's not Coco, you don't care about it. Just kidding. The fourth one was good, Lewis? Okay. I might have to watch it then. Refresh my memory. I remember, I mean, the first one's good. They made a musical out of the first one. Like a Broadway musical. I very much enjoyed that. I love Shrek the Musical. I think it's great. Yeah. It's not like you have a Finding Dory, like, tattoo or anything, right? Was that TMI to share? I am getting so washed out, you guys. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to make it stop. I need to get like a ring light. It's because like the sun is going down. The sun is going down. Nah. Oh, I thought you meant nah about the ring light. I was like, yeah, I do. I look atrocious right now. I liked the second one, the second Shrek. I thought it was good. I don't know if I liked it more than the first one though. Eddie Murphy was great in that movie. Donkey, he made the movie. He was so funny. Eddie Murphy is great in Mulan too. Mulan's a great film. Can we talk about the score in Mulan? All of the songs? Dude, heck yeah. I'm there for it. I can continuously, like, very steadily bop to any track on the Mulan original soundtrack. Like, Reflection? Give it to me, right? The first song that they sing that I don't remember the name of, Honor to Us All, that's what it... Yeah. I'll bop. I'll make a man out of you. Don't even get me started, dude. I'm not, Anna, because they took all the songs out of it. It offended me that they took all the songs out of it. Like, I'll still see it, because I obviously love kids' movies. You enjoyed Aladdin a lot. Okay. That was one I never watched as a kid, but I really liked it as an adult. Do you mean the cartoon one, though, or the live-action one with Will Smith? The live-action one was actually really good. Will Smith did the genie justice. I like how he tried to make it his own instead of copying Robin Williams' rendition. It's not... I know, man. Me too. That would have been some good Throwback Thursday content. Let's get me started on it. What? Started on what, Manny? Yeah, the original movie. Never. If you liked it, Louise, I don't know how the translation is, but if you liked the original one, just give it a watch. It's different. I kind of look at all the live action renditions. I don't know. Some people like directly compare it, and it's trying to be a different movie, right? But if you look at it at its different, as like a different like a different monster entirely, I find I enjoy it more. But I remember like actually laughing, like not awkwardly, like actually was like, oh my god, like turning to my mom and being like, that was funny. Like this was a funny movie. On the song "I Make a Man Out of You." I'm not yet. Maybe when we reach some kind of milestone or something. I'm currently working on a video on my other channel. If you wanna check out my videos, go to okay, yeah, cool. If you're interested in any of that, check out Crazy Snake's channel for sure. Shameless plug, always plugging. While we're plugging, the links to all my social media is in the description if you wanted to follow any of that. And make sure to like the stream. So we'll go for another 15 minutes. I like keeping it to an hour 30. I don't want to do anything too much longer than that right now. I think that'll be good. And then we'll be back. I don't know. I got to talk to my crew. My crew, my mod crew, and see what day works best for them. How do you follow my MySpace? I don't even remember my MySpace, man. God. I don't even want to know what my profile picture is on MySpace. It's probably heavily edited. I used to use it. Are you guys, if you guys are like older, didn't y'all use that photo editing, free photo editing online? It was powered by Google, but it was called Picnic, with a K. I was crazy about Picnic. Like 90% of my high school years I remember through Picnic. You could put text on it. I always like did the black and white. I looked like this. Like I super saturated myself. You couldn't see my nose in some pictures. It wasn't a look. It wasn't good. But would I listen to anybody telling me otherwise? No, I would not. I was moody. I was very edgy. I wasn't, but I thought I was. I thought I was. I wasn't. I did like, I wish like Twitter and stuff would have a feature like if you could put songs on it. Like that was a cool part of MySpace. The songs. Aurora, you know about the songs on MySpace. Your MySpace, Aurora's MySpace game. My friend Aurora C in the chat, her MySpace game was top notch. Like unparalleled. Rivaled by no one. She killed it. The profile pictures, the songs, having like a full like playlist of songs instead of just the one song, the backgrounds, like changing the fonts and all that. Nah, you can't touch her. I'm being genuine too. I remember before Aurora and I were really even friends in high school, I was like, dang, Aurora's got MySpace game, man. MySpace game. Why do we low-key know how to code for that? Yeah, no one ever said it like it was code. I remember like a friend being like, yeah, you just have to do like less than backslash da da da, type this and equals and that and that. I had no idea that that was what I was doing. I thought I was just typing. Like I didn't know. We should have capitalized on that. We'd be making a lot more money right now. Shoot, stupid squirrel. I loved him when I first saw him. And then the evolution, it doesn't do it for me. But he's fine. He's fine. 6 people watching. Say hello, like the stream. Thank you for coming by. I know it sounds silly to say 6, but, you know, it's 6 more than 0. That's my tagline now. It's X more than 0. Speaking of X, like, equaling a number, y'all, I was like, looking at, like, there was, like, a job posting I saw today, and I was like, oh, this is interesting, you know? And I just was, like, looking at it for fun to like, pass time in quarantine, read it. And... like last bullet point was like, must have basic math skills. And I was like, oh, never mind. I suck at math. I am not good at it. I was like, nah, fam. Thanks, it ain't for me. It ain't for me. What was your favorite subject in school? Everyone who's watching, what was your favorite subject? Mine was history. Still, I hated how they called it like social studies, and we had to study government and civics and all that other crap with it. I just wanted I wanted history. That's awesome, Crazy Snake. Good for you. I am not ready to tackle the video editing monsters yet. I don't think I have a capacity for that. Math was your favorite, Manny? Dang. Good for you. I wish it was my favorite. If I was like in accounting or something now. One of my friends from high school, she works in accounting and she's ballin'. She's killing the game. ELA. Is that like language arts or English? I like that too. I like writing better than reading. I remember that about me. I remembered that about me. That was a stupid thing to say. I'm just gonna call out every time I'm stupid so that people watching don't. But science was like a third. Math was definitely like a fourth. We actually still had the options to take electives. A lot of the kids who graduated after us didn't, because of the increased requirements, I guess, for graduation. So I took theater. I took... What other electives did I take? Theater was the biggest ones. Theater was the one that I mainly cared about. I didn't act, per se. I was mainly just behind the scenes, but I really loved theater. I didn't do choir in high school, because, like, I realized at that point, like, I can't sing, you know? Not band. I think I took mainly, like, social studies type electives and stuff, too. I took a jewelry making class, and I sucked at that. Like, I was very bad at it. I was almost in pottery for a second, and then I realized how bad I was at jewelry making, and I was like, I'm not. That ain't for me. That ain't me, fam. I took a humanities class that was pretty fun. That was, like, art and stuff. Art is really cool. Okay, let's see. Get some more sheep. Nope. This one? Nope. Bring it back around town then. Find some more sheep. Out here looking like Bo Peep. Let's see. Wow, did I like, have I drained? Oh, here one is. Here we go. Nope. Not it. Nice, dude. Glad for you, Crazy Snake. Happy for you that it came out the way you intended it to. That's dope, dude. Did Anna officially leave again? I haven't seen her pop up in some time. So let me know too if you had any suggestions if we want to continue this hunt next time I stream, or if we wanted to go for something different. Like I said, I'm kind of limited to Nintendo Switch content just right now. You said social studies in English? It's not on here. I didn't see it on my chat. Are you sure you sure you pressed send? Wow, what's this really far away view? Cool, Crazy Snake. That's super cool. Social studies in English. Anna. That checks out. From my memories of you. That checks out. No, she didn't. Thanks! Send a screenshot. I'd like to see it. YouTube glitches are fun. Especially when YouTube's not your livelihood. Makes them more fun. When was the War of 1812? Did it start in? I feel like it's a trick question. I'm the kind of person who, like, if like someone, like the teacher would put like mark A is the answer, I'd be like, or is it? Or is it? Oh, another one. Aurora, what was your favorite subject in school? Was it sociology? We took sociology together. I didn't even know Aurora then. Like, barely knew Aurora then. That was crazy. That was so wild. Aurora and I actually became friends outside, like, of school. Like, after we hung out a little bit in school, and then after high school is when we really got, like, close and started to become really good friends, which is weird. It's, like, backwards. Usually people don't do it like that. That would be a cool series, Crazy Snake. Painting and giving tutorials, and that's cool. Yeah, that seems like something that people would want to watch. A little bit more hands-on content. That's super neat. So someone was spilling the tea, weren't they? I learned a lot about Aurora from not her. Right? I feel like math went from 0 to 60 real quick. Am I the only one who thought that? Like, real quick. All of a sudden, math was like rocket science. And I was like, where did this come from? I don't know if I'd call it soothing, but I like puzzles. I like thinking of it like a puzzle and, like, feeling that satisfaction when the puzzle is put together. Like, you have all of the pieces in place. I can look at it like that and enjoy it. Okay, we'll get one more sheep. And then I think we'll call it a night. If there is one more sheep. That is a bird. That is not a sheep. He has, like, such a long opening animation. Like, he flaps his wings a long time. And then he has the ability. That takes a long time, too. All right, one more sheep. Where are you? Who's it gonna be? Am I like getting tired? Should I just quit while I'm ahead? Because I keep running into things that aren't sheep. At least it doesn't break chains or anything like that in this game, because I obviously would be very bad at it. Very bad at that. And I'm arguably hunting what has the largest surface area as well. There he is. Our last little sheep buddy. His ears are pretty cute. He's not shiny, but that's okay. I love him just the same. Okay. Catch you later. Cool, Crazy Snake. Sounds good. Sounds good. Thanks for stopping by, man. Always happy to see you in the chat. Okay. So, no shiny today. That's alright. We're just out here to have fun. I'm obviously, like I said, I'm not very, super prepared for this, but we'll save our game and we're gonna try again sometime soon. So thanks so much for coming out. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Alana. All of my social media links are in the description, and I look forward to seeing you back on my channel real soon. Thanks so much, and you have a great night. I don't know how to end my stream still. I need to set this up as I'm doing the outro. Like, I need to get better at this, but still, have a great night. Thanks for hanging out.